Hello, Taurus. It is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I will be doing your October love reading. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. I appreciate you so much. If you're returning, I just have a different format today just because I'm out of the country. So, all right. So let's get into your reading. This is for singles, committed, or separated. I am going to try to read from all three. Sometimes, the love story just comes out a love story, and you just got to go with it or you don't resonate with it, okay? So, anywho, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and your rising, and your Venus. And if you have, 4th house, 7th house, you can also look for that information too. All right, so some messages already came out. So let's get some more here for Taurus. All right, I'm done. Oh, man. Listen, the first message I got already is just two. You need something more passionate, more loving, more spiritual. You could have been in an engagement or early stages of a higher commitment, and it was a separation that could be occurring. It feels more mutual. One person is more attached than the other. Or both of you guys feel attached, but it's from a place of not love. It's from a place from attachment. It's not loving. It doesn't feel like love. It feels like attachment. One perspective on one end, it could be you or someone else, where their past experiences feel like they're not lovable. They don't feel like someone can love them. So it typically happens where we stay in commitments based off past experiences or just the experience that we've had with them that doesn't feel like it was a lot of trauma that could be here. And now it's from a place of attachment where we're learning maybe how to detach and go to a higher calling, detaching, separating to, I feel like an ascension. This separation feels more like mutually for both of y'all's better, like for the better, like separating for the better, for you, their better, for your better. Because there's it's influencing you through the separation. It's taking you on another path, a higher path, actually. And someone had to release the toxicity or just the attachment. And the other person had to release the fact that they are in fact lovable. And you deserve love. You deserve real love. And believing that, not because of what people have said to you, what people done to you. It's because you are a human person, a human being, a spiritual being having a human experience. And at any given time, anyone's deserve love, regardless of what could have occurred. And I'll get into that, into some tarot. Let me just clarify these energies, though. Oh, goodness. My middle finger hurt. Now, I know that's so fucked up to have. But it's like this thing where my middle finger hurts so bad. And it feels better when I put my middle finger up. So I don't know if that's a message from Spirit saying, I don't know. Anywho. All right. Whoosh. Sheesh. All right. jeez. Okay. Wow, Taurus, this is pretty spiritual. So I feel like one or you or the other. Okay, so if you guys are single, let's just come from this perspective. If you guys are single, this definitely feels like through separating yourself from things that don't value you, love you. These were hard lessons, these were challenges. This was helping you to gain wisdom for sure. And now it's a time to really go after your dreams. Going after a higher calling here. What's calling you? What creates your confidence in yourself, self-belief, luck. This is a beautiful time to go after your dreams. That's the message I'm getting. Even if this is a love relationship, I do feel like, someone might be in the state of separating that you could possibly have your eye on. Maybe I'll get into tarot to kind of go into that, but you have the juice, you have the juice. Commitments or separations, I do get this energy where we want to heal together. There is this shared confidence. I do feel like the separation brings your confidence back. It helping you to be being courageous enough to separate, because I do feel like this energy of attachment, codependency. And again, with this energy, one person just feels like they really deserve love. Now they're in a space where they're affirming themselves with love. Or this is a reminder, this is the lesson that you had to learn from this experience, is to love yourself, is to know that this challenge that occurred to help you understand wisdom. And it was through the wisdom of what your heart deserves, what you deserve. Another person, whether it's you or them, they had to really, they're lucky. They have a lot of friends that's helping them right now, or just social occasions, being out, and also granting their wishes too. I feel like this energy is the more attached person, the one who's still kind of like addicted to what this was. And it just feels like in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the reading, it just feel like both of you guys really are better off separated. It just feels like that. It feels like both of you guys are better off separated. All right, let's get into some tarot. There's definitely ability to transform this relationship, though. I do feel like there is this level of transformation, too, that can take place. With the Pluto energy here on the bottom of the deck. For sure. Yeah, there's a lot of trust issues, lack of faith. People got control issues. There's a lot of pessimism around this. So let's look into some tarot here. The Three of Wands coming out. Is this a third-party situation? Too many people in the pot? Maybe. 3 and 3. Yeah. Aww. Spirit. All right, someone definitely moves on. They want peace. They want to go away and get peace. They realize that through unblocking themselves, through going to get this peace, the moving away from things that were just really difficult and arduous, that created weakness, moving away and gaining peace, clarity, realizing situations, and their situations could be their stubbornness, moving away so that they can unblock themselves from their ability to end things that are coming to a permanent end. that needs to come to a permanent end. It's over. It's not even a new with the world card here in the reverse. It's like we're refusing what the inevitable is. And it's meant to unblock us. It's just the fact that we have attachment. We have attachment and the stubbornness to really wanting to not move away. But look at this when we do. Look at this energy. But when we do decide to walk away, we get the Star card, the Lover's card, the Hierophant. Spiritual, loving, equally yoked, a blessing, healing. Y'all, this could be a healing of a relationship. I do feel that too. Where someone comes back completely whole and healed. Completely. They're completely spiritual bound. They understand their inability to permanently end their stubbornness. There's a karmic lesson here in all of these. This is hard lessons that are coming in. One of these hard lessons is knowing that what we deserve in love. For sure, it's the hardest lesson ever, but we're knowing now we deserve love. And boom, here it go when we heal. Just like spirit, we just gotta let something go. I do feel like a family. Leaving a home, moving, changing locations. But right after it, we have to... Listen, I'm getting excited because Taurus, and this is for cross watchers too, Taurus or cross watchers, whoever this resonates with. If you are dealing with a Taurus or this is you, in fact, Taurus, there's new beginnings. There is love. There is Jupiter's blessings. This is meant to bless you. It's just we got to get away from things that's like make us really, I would say stagnant. But from the perspective of stagnation, it's really where we're able to, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Shoot, I hate when this happens. When we move away from the perspective of what's blocking our blessings, what's blocking that. And I feel like whatever rebirth you have in the connection where y'all had to separate, or you guys could still be very well separated, but still together, separated, but still married, or separated and still bound to them to some degree. I do see that. But yeah. There's a lot of healing taking place, but I don't feel like that's in October. I feel like that's something that's happening or starting to happen. Because I do see this big influence on just breaking up. Not enough passion, but it do feel divine, or someone moves on to another connection that feels divine. Breaking up a marriage and home to go after what they truly love, because in this marriage or engagement, this connection doesn't feel loving, doesn't feel like you can fertilize in good seeded soil. That's how I feel. I feel like you can't create here. Creating in a loving way. And this is Venetian energy. This is love. This is what you value. This is what you desire. This is what you want. This is what you need. You deserve love here is too. Okay? You deserve real love. And you know what it is. It's probably coming from a spiritual space. I'm going to get some more energies here. Well, we have a king and queen. I do feel like it can be a reconciliation after some time has went past through a separation, that you guys both equally get whole. The nurturer, the feminine energy, whether you're the female or guy, doesn't matter. But the feminine energy feels more loving. She's able to express her love. She's able to be more empathetic with her love, more soft with her love, very, very feminine energy. And we have this masculine energy who's very secured, very committed, very, very intelligent, very resourceful, but he's long lasting. He's in it for the long haul. And you feel safe with them. They protect you, but they protect your emotional body. They say what they're going to do. An emotional end. Wow. Yeah, I feel like Taurus could be 3 people. I do see Cancer energy, Taurian energy, and then also Taurus and Libra. But for the most part, I see a soulmate connection, and I see someone being burned in the result of it. I feel like it's an opportunity cost. It's like you having to leave something behind that wasn't passionate to go to what you know spiritually is right for you in a loving way. I feel like it was a big risk to take, or you're thinking about taking this risk, or it could have very well just happened, or you thought about it long and hard, and you thought about what really creates emotional fulfillment for you. And it's not one person, but it could be another person. All right, let me clarify these. Also, in a committed relationship, I feel like you guys are coming into a rebirth. October feels like and it's Libra season, right? So, and we have Pluto energy, so it could be very well Scorpio season, okay? Where we start to really transform our relationships. It's like the person actually gets it. They actually want to change. They actually want to be something better, more secure, more loving. And I see that, with the King and Queen here, and then the 2 of Cups, it do feel like a soulmate energy on the board. But then I have the Empress here in the reverse. So it feels like someone else gets cut out. Yeah, look at the sword. Shit. Let me just clarify these. That's too many. Not really. Here's the World card again. In the same position. The masculine energy doesn't want this to end, but clearly it's to end. There is 3 people, or it could have been 3 people. That's why I ended. And somebody in a good space. Somebody's in a good space. I love this energy. It feels like somebody's in a good space. They're finally seeing what they want, what they desire, emotional fulfillment, and they are now in the space of manifesting what they really desire. They're coming from a place of confidence, coming from a place of self-belief through luck, spiritual atonement, having a higher sense of things. And now they're creating manifestations for their life. I love this. This is you, boo, do you. Yes, I love it. Because, and then again, Taurus, gotta say it. Don't let your stubbornness get in the way of this. Okay, something has to end. There's karmic situations that are looking to end. And it's really about you. Okay? About what you deserve. About what you desire and love. I feel like you can't really be at peace with somebody. Or somebody don't feel at peace with you. Whatever the case is here. Yeah, I see this swords. Somebody's, the feminine. Okay, so the feminine energy, I feel like, whether it's a man or a guy, doesn't matter. They're harsh with their words. They're very domineering. They're very hard to connect with. Their words are very harsh, but they come from a loving space. You know what I mean? Like, their intentions isn't to hurt you, but their mouth or the way they come off is just extremely domineering. And with the Three of Pentacles here, and it's like three people. It's like, or you can't collaborate and be in harmony with this person. So that's what takes the passion out of the connection. And it's like, or someone had infidelity issues. Or somebody could have been betrayed by a third party. 3 people involved. Somebody feels stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back. For sure. And that's their lesson. Their lesson, or this is your lesson, is to know that you deserve love. Why are you forcing yourself to stay in a situation where you're not feeling loved? It's just like the way, oh God. What I'm getting off this energy, I'm sorry, y'all. I just went to another time or space. I'm getting this energy where someone, yes. Oh my God. Yeah, this feels like someone got ghosted, or someone just completely left someone for another person. Oh Lord. And the other person is completely stabbed in the back. What I'm getting off this Ten of Swords is that it was one too many stabs, one too many betrayals, too many actually. And to the point where we just up and bounce. I do feel change of location. And then here go the 3 of Cups on the reverse. Oh my God. Somebody, this could just be for very few, but someone literally left someone else. Left someone, maybe a marriage, maybe an engagement, some sort of highly committed relationship, family, whatever, and moved away to another person. But I feel like the person who got left, oh, you're going to be so good. Oh, you're going to be so good. This is that's why Saturn's here. Yo, I'm telling you, and that's just reminding me of a story that I've been through, where somebody ghosted me and went to another person, and it broke my heart because I felt like they were my soulmate. And from that perspective, I learned so much about myself and how fucking dope I am and fly I am. It took me to a higher calling. Just, I feel like the worst pain that you ever experience brings you the greatest fucking lessons ever for your own good. And we don't see it. Sometimes it's like, what the fuck you talking about? You don't know what the fuck I'm going through. Yes, I do. That shit hurt. It'll make you want to die. And boom, 3, 4, 8 years later, it don't matter how long, even a year. I feel like spirit is going to keeping you busy spiritually, keeping you busy, creating confidence in yourself, creating new opportunities for you, new love. All these great opportunities where you're celebrated, where you're valued, where you're appreciated. And it only comes through a place of rest, through reset, through time, through separation, through solitude. This is time to celebrate yourself. Celebrating yourself, celebrating how amazing you are. And coming into a space like really knowing who's really for you and who's not. And with the Moon card here, with the 2 of Cups, you knew very well who's your soulmate. You feel them intuitively and everything else. You feel celebrated there. All right, so let's get some advice. Okay. All right, we got some advice. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Delight. Oh, this is basically my sun card here in this deck. Yes, this feels like creating your capacity to create expressions and feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight you feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Wow. If this is you, Taurus, you're just in a good space, okay? Or if this is a cross watcher, this is definitely you being in a good space. You deserve love. You start realizing, you know what? I had to go through this lesson. I had to see that this piece of and I am so good. I know the light in me. I know the joy in me. I know the happiness in me. And I feel like there's so many love options that are out here. You don't have to worry who's what and what. It's like a time to manifest. Get yourself in order. Putting things to action, whatever those things are. And being in that space here. We have compassion. So the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and to be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, and so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into our world. Wow. The person I feel like has these attachment issues have a lot of compassion. They really feel they're coming off very compassionate. Or they need to be more compassionate. Just saying. And integration in the middle. Yeah, I feel like through time, you guys get y'all stuff together. Okay? This is just for some couples out there. That's through separation. That y'all may be still married or still engaged. I don't know. Just separating or taking time off. I feel like for that group of people, you guys can get it right. Someone just has to really come into a wholeness of themselves. Both of y'all. Y'all gotta be a little bit more, have a little bit more faith in yourself, more spiritual in your body, more faithful to yourselves, or more faithful to each other. And integrating, really understanding what we perceive as negative and what we perceive as positive. We can harmonize and balance those things. Embracing really every aspect of ourselves. I mean, I feel like, again, this can definitely be a renewal. Others of you guys, this is a permanent end where there's no coming back from this.